Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for May the 9th, 2024. I hope everybody is well. Okay. So as you can see, I got some of your cards out for the off of the pre-shuffle. And it's a couple of stuff going on with this reading, but this is just a pre-shuffle. So, no worries. And this is going to be just an energy check-in for today. The weekend, I will be doing your Jupiter in Taurus. Again, I do Vedic Sidereal on my channel, not Western astrology. So, yes, Jupiter is in Taurus until next year, about this time next year. And we still have Rahu in Pisces and Ketu in Virgo, Vedic Sidereal. Mm, I believe Mars is about to go into Aries. Okay, I think in next couple of days. Then we have the Aries moon on the 7th. Again, Vedic Sidereal. We got Venus in Aries. And Saturn is still in Aquarius, but it will be moving June the 1st. So a lot of things will be loosening up for some of you when Saturn moves out of Aquarius. And for some of you, things will probably get a little bit tenser, okay, depending on the opposition of of where Saturn will land in what house for you. But according to this spread here, somebody is no longer concerned about having a sense of despair, okay, about what they need to do, how they need to do it, when it needs to get done, and having the initiative, okay, the inertia to get it done. Somebody here will be moving in less than 6 months or less than 3 months. Or somebody is moving now or the next couple of weeks from a place that they have been for a while. Can be a hometown, somewhere where they lived. Also could be a parent's house or somewhere very close to a family member, such as a community. Uh, but somebody here also is thinking about just totally moving somewhere new with the family room in reverse. Now, some of you, my family room card in the upright is about somebody that has been in your house before, okay? Don't necessarily have to be an actual family member, but somebody that you have invited over as a friend, platonic, lover, uh, of course, spouses, children, whatever the case, co-workers, they come over your house after work and stuff like that. But the family room card also talks about, to me, okay, a sense of being comfortable. So somebody here is no longer comfortable where they live. Can also be due to finances, or because of either more finances or because a lack of. Somebody here is ready to move quicker than 6 months. Okay. And they're ready to actually move to a new area, new state, new country, crossing over city lines, whatever the case may be. Then you got the death card here, Scorpio energy. So this will be a major, 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 major change. Okay. I believe somebody was probably already thinking of this. And it can be because you see the not hiring sign. It can be because somebody finally has gotten some type of opportunity in job success, career, a job that's, paying them a little bit more money than what they were making. Also can be concerns, you know, really thinking about this heavily. Very much concerned where that it was giving a lot of stress and anxiety to whoever this person is. So somebody here is contemplating on a major change in their life. And, I'm not quite sure about the countdown of it. Because the house card is my 6 months in the upright. But, anytime you start a change in the eighth house of Scorpio, it can transition or stretch out for some people from eighth house to 12th house. Okay, so for some people who think about it and may try and start a change with eighth house of Scorpio, if they can do it and get it done, eighth to ninth house, okay. Remember, ninth house of Sagittarius is about spiritually being guided. Okay, so if whoever this is will listen to their intuition and allow the guidance to come to them and to move on with this transformation that is needing, okay, to take place for them, then that's going to be a very good prosperous move and transition. But some people ignore that. Okay. But remember, a lot of adults don't like change. A lot of people do not like to change. Okay. So they retract and then they end up regretting something that they knew they should have had done, but they didn't do it. Okay. Um, because once you get to ninth house, 10th, 11th, and then 12th house of Pisces, 12th house of Pisces is an ending house. So this opportunity will no longer be there. Now, for some of you, this can possibly be a new relationship. Uh, it can be an engagement coming up, a proposal, moving in together, somebody moving to your part of town or your city, your state, your country, and or vice versa. Okay. But somebody may or were really thinking about a lot of concerns about a major change, especially if this person has lived somewhere for a very long time, but for whatever reason, they're no longer comfortable. Can be the people in the community, people they grew up with, exes, this, living in that area, the same people, the same faces, everybody, dating the same people. Everybody got the same baby mamas, same baby daddy, and all that stuff, right? So this can be a huge major change for somebody. But hopefully, whoever this is, they will listen to their nudge and their intuition. Okay, so since we already have it here, let's just go ahead and clarify this, because this really is just an energy check-in. Um, And it was crazy how all these cards came up in reverse, except for the Ace House of Scorpio card. Let me turn that out. Hopefully that could be a little bit better for you. Let's clarify and see what's going on. I will throw some more cards out, but I haven't used these cards in a minute. This is the brand new deck that my moderator had gifted me. But then I got the other deck over here that has a lot more cards to it. So we may use those also to clarify. Okay. And then I'm still going to put your tarot out. Now, a lot of this is taking place because whether y'all believe it or not, the sun is actually in Aries, okay, in Vedic sidereal. So, as you can see, probably in your life right now, your surroundings, a lot of, or even you, okay, a lot of things are moving forward. A lot of things are kind of being activated. A lot of people are taking action. You can see a lot of people going after things, right? That's the sun in its natural home of Aries. Well, not natural home, but in an energy, a fire sign. Okay, the natural home would be Leo. But anytime you have the sun in a fire sign, Sag, Aries, Leo, it's action. It's action time. It's time to move forward. It's time to get things done. Now, when the sun goes into a water house, then or a earth sign, things you could tell things are different, right? I also tell you to watch out for a lot of fires that's taking places, um, like forest fires, fires that's breaking out, buildings catching fire, homes, cars, because of that sun in a firehouse. Okay. So we had this card that came, I think was that day before yesterday. It's the spiritual healing popped out in reverse. Realizations. Oh, see the see. What I tell you? Finances, the future, mind on the money. Mm-hmm. What did I tell you? Somebody here is gonna get or is see the not hiring sign. Somebody that was laid off, quit, fired, whatever the case may be, they got a call back. Okay, once Mercury went direct, the sun went into its solar return, which means like Aries' birthday time, which was April the 14th through May the 14th. Somebody here is no longer as much worried, okay? This is the real world. We all still need to be concerned about money because money is fluctuating so much right now. A lot of companies are firing employees. A lot of companies, are downsizing, closing up, going out of business. So it's always going to be a need for money, a worry for money, unless you're a billionaire. Okay. But somebody here is no longer quite as concerned or feeling down or down on their luck because either they got a job, they got a better job, or they got something lined up. Okay. Now, this also can be somebody seeing you as their future and making preparations in their way, in their mind, to lead toward, okay, they're spiritually being guided to pair up with you. Okay. Now, this don't necessarily have to be somebody else's reading. This can still just be yours alone. Some of you may not have any concerns at this moment because some of you do have a sense of realizations. But with these changes, especially I feel more when Saturn moves, some of you will get a sense of realization about something. Okay, what is this? Unresolved situation, and it says unfinished business. So, like I said, excuse me, somebody here is trying to finish up some business, okay, when it comes to planning their moving. Maybe they haven't gotten the realization that it's time for them to go or leave the area if they want more growth. You know how sometimes you're from a small town and you and you see lots of stories where people leave a small town and they go to a major city because it's just more jobs, it's just more opportunity, it's just more higher pay, okay? Then living in a small town where you only got one grocery store, you don't have a mall, you got one football high school field, a high school with one football field. And there's nothing wrong with that. But somebody here knows based on their future, it's time for expansion, it's time for growth. And that's Jupiter, that's the energy of Jupiter in Aries. Now, Jupiter just left Aries on May the 1st and went into Taurus. So this is where you have second house of Taurus, which is home, right? So this is why you have the family room here. Now with Western astronomy or astrology, they're going to tell you that Jupiter is not in Taurus, that it's in somebody, probably Gemini or something, but it's not, okay? If it was, your money would not be getting steadier. Your money will, more opportunities would not be or will be opening for doors for you to take hold of and make something happen with it. Okay. If you haven't, you will, because Jupiter will be in Taurus until this time next year. So it's just getting started. So do keep your money on your mind. Okay. So we have, oh, this is still a new deck, right? We haven't ever seen this card yet. And it says ex lover, spark. Now, like I said, the family room card is in reverse. And the way that that card is made is saying that somebody that you have had in your home before, in the upright, okay, um, and that they want to make a family with you, they want to live with you, uh, they want to make a home together with you as a new person, okay. Now, with the ex lover coming out on top of that, maybe some of you have moved recently or will move in the near future. And for some of you, your ex could try in whatever way contact you, and you finally may decide with some type of realization that you don't want your ex to know where you live at. Okay, for some of you, when you do move, we're going to clarify the ex lover because I don't know why they're popping up in this reading. Inspiration, music, which is frequency and vibration for me. And then look at there, regrets and mistakes in reverse. What did I tell you about whoever that this is? Um, Listening to their spirit nudges, right? So that they will not regret this. Because for some of you, this new person may feel that you may still have an ex lingering around and that you may choose to go back to your past instead of, trying something new with them. Now, this also could be vice versa. That some of you, a new person that you met, maybe you've been having some concerns lately. Eighth house of Scorpio, maybe you've already cut it off, or maybe you were considering to end it. For some of you, maybe this person has or did come over your house, right? But have not been back lately for some of you. So, somebody here wants to change that harmony. okay, and turn it into a better frequency because they're getting and receiving the inspiration. They're getting the inspiration not to make this mistake and losing you if you just, for some of you, just made this person a ex-lover. Okay. Bottom of the deck is healing and releasing in reverse. So whatever this is not over. If this is a new person, and I've been saying that the past couple of weeks, really the past 2 months. Um, if if it's somebody that you know that is under a year or under, they're new. Okay. Anybody older than 12, 18 months, then they're an ex. Okay. Okay. Let me get your cards here. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get your cards. Okay. Now, of course, this reading still can be yours too. Okay, some of you may have a change in inspiration um, because you don't want to make any new mistakes, especially about thinking about, any unfinished business can be with the ex lover or old spark. But I really advise that a lot of you are worried more about money on your mind right now. Okay, because there should be more of the energy that you're feeling coming across, unless you're Aries or Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius. Yeah, I guess Aquarius, Cancer. Um, because of the Venus in Aries. Okay, it's gonna affect the opposition or seventh house, which is your relationship and partnership house. Um, but mostly everybody else should be more concentrated on love, but that don't mean love can't come towards you. Okay, but focusing a lot right now because this transit of Jupiter in Taurus is not going to happen again for over another 10 years or so. So it's very, very important that you pay attention to money moves. Think of some passive income ideas. Spark back up your hobbies, your skill set. Okay, take on some little extra part-time jobs or whatever the case may be. This is a great time to transit or change your job and or career so that you can get the most of your money. Because this transit like this won't happen again until another 10 years or so. Okay. You got the moon card. We just had the moon in Aries again on May the 7th, a couple of days ago. Remember that the moon card is your money. It's cash, also can be liquid credit. A lot of you are finally having a realization of your money. You're having a realization that you're coming down to the wire here. Okay. And for some of you, it can be why you have to move. Um, but the Ten of Swords in reverse is not over. Some people read it as over because it's reversed, but it's not. Okay. A Ten of Swords in the upright will be the results, but the results haven't happened yet. Unfinished business, right? So it's still some unfinished business of an unresolved situation. And for a lot of you, is regarding your money first, not love and relationship. Now, this also can be the same thing about an ex or this person that you're dating or interested in you, or you interested in them. So this also can be why they haven't fully invested into you all the way. It also can be that they still have some unresolved issues or unfinished business with their ex. And this major move or transformation is why it is needed for this person here. There's so much in their feelings and emotions, and they're so ready for it to be over. Yep, there we go. The realization here is that somebody as an ex is so much in their mind that they have to have this spiritual healing or a realization to just let it go. Okay? It's in their feelings and emotion, yes, the moon. But until they have this realization that their feelings and emotions right now depends on their future, and that the realization and what's keeping them in stress, anxiety, and fear and affecting their money is the unresolved issues and unfinished business dealing with somebody from the past. Now, a lot of people have children with exes, and a lot of that cannot just be resolved by just picking up and leaving. Um, because some people just do that, right? But then you got some people that do still make a major change and still participate or be in their child or children's lives. So just depending on what type of person you are or what type of person that you like, the way that their demeanor or their persona is, this is why they've been feeling or acting like this Eight of Swords. Okay. It's all a mindset, right? Even your money is a mindset. If you're feeling stressed, anxiety, and worryation, your money will be just that. Seven of Wands popped out. So whoever this is also can be you. You're very defensive. They're very defensive. They could also have been acting like they've been blocking you, disregarding you, putting their guards up, being defensive for no reason. Even in their actions, um, the way that they come across and their feelings and emotions, not opening up mentally to you also can be in a form of communication, like ghosting or a lack of texting or calling. Um, but this person also here, and the same for you, you're about to block a ex. Okay, things haven't been the same or is the same with an ex lover anymore. And you're coming to the realization that yes, y'all may have unresolved issues, um, but you're ready for a different sense of inspiration. hmm You're ready to turn a regret, a mistake, into a new harmony and a better frequency. And once you have that, your money will change. Your money will get better. Your money will flow to you without restriction. How can money flow look there, see there? How can your money flow to you with ease if you're a Ten of Swords and an Eight of Swords? It can't flow to you and through you and around you if you're wound up here as the Eight of Swords. If you just picture that literally, okay? And the Eight of Swords is something as a mindset, because we all know the Eight of Swords, she can break herself free, he or she, out of those ropes or that bondage, because the person does have the blindfold on. It's something that you or your person does not want to see as unfinished business or unresolved issues. Just keep sweeping it up under the rug instead of getting to the root of the problem with the other person or within oneself, disregarding it, blocking it, trying to, disregard it, But how long or how many years are you going to continue to do that? Either you're just going to have a brand new transformation, if it takes moving as a sense of new inspiration, starting your life up over somewhere else, not starting a new life, but pick it up and get inspiration from new people, new surroundings, new communities, new job, new career. Now, I know that may sound easier being said than done, but it can be done. People do it all the time. Two of Cups. New frequency, new inspiration. For some of you, it's going to be an inspiration of this new person coming in or somebody you already know this 12 months or less. Okay. Look at that star card. Now I'm going to turn the star card into upright because I want it to be a sense of positivity for you, because your healing card here is in reverse. But this is where it starts and this what it takes, which is the healing from within. Okay? This healing needs to be released. This is why the star card. A sense of peace. You know, you don't necessarily have to get permission from an ex, whether it's a family member, a friend, or whatever. Okay? Even from a company that did wrong by you. You don't necessarily have to get permission from them to now heal yourself and now allow you to move on. You are in charge of your own vessel. So it's up to you to heal the situation from within, not heal it from the other person and then take that and then heal you. No, because that's never going to come for most of you. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This take a sense of planting new seeds, new horizon. Um, some of you are not going to wait on resolution, which is good. When I say that, I mean more from people from your past. Okay. Somebody here may have more of unfinished business with you than you them. Now, this can be for some of you, maybe an ex or somebody like that that has been very distant from you, that has done everything to repel or block you or disregard you. Um, this love relationship, but now they're feeling the unresolved issues and unfinished business from within them more than you bringing it to them as an issue. Okay. And they've been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. Why? Because remember, we got the regrets and mistake card here. So we got privilege lady, which I feel is kind of like the Empress card. Well, you know, I'm from the South. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. My true original roots, but I'm also still a Southern belle, okay? Which is, um, I do like some of the finer things in life, but I don't necessarily have to have them. But I know what is due for me and what is of me, okay? Um, you're privileged in the sense of abundance anyway. Everybody is. So the more that you acknowledge that from within and know what you deserve, this is also to me speaking of self-worth. Now, if this is the opposite sex for some of you, then this person see you as a privileged lady, as the Empress. They see you as prosperity, um, a mother, a mother to their children, in addition to if y'all want to have kids, for some of you who can still have them. They see you as nurturing, caring, beautiful, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you dress, your demeanor, your persona, how people see you, um, the essence you bring when you walk into the room. hmm right? They also want to adore you. Look at her. They also, as soon as I can get it out of my mouth, they also want to not make the mistake of missing out on this jackpot. And when I say that, I mean the energy of the Empress. Because anybody that is in the energy of an Empress also receive the blessings. hmm Somebody here do literally feel that they hit the jackpot. And what did I tell you about Jupiter in second house of Taurus? This is literally the energy right now for the next 12 months, which will be a lot of love and relationships starting, proposals, getting married, moving in together. A lot of people you can hear or see winning jackpots, lotteries, scratch offs, um, being able to save money, getting a sense of luck, fortune, growth, expansion. Some of you, it can be that you're going to be able to buy a house or get some type of house or apartment of your dreams. Now we have this right here, which I think is like the world card. What is this? Mature woman. Again, that second house of Taurus energy. Okay. And the tulips. Bottom of the deck is the sun card in reverse. Okay, so some of you gonna have something come your way or some type of connection and or good fortune to happen when the sun goes into, like I said in the beginning, its natural home of Leo. So that's going to be like the middle of August going into the middle of September. Something here is aligning the star card um, for you and also a person that you will be meeting or this new person that you're already dating. Okay. Somebody here wants to be in your energy as maturity. So that means that you have a lot of growth and wisdom. And they see that as a privilege to be in, under you, around you, in the same house. Your ideas, the way that you think, all of that is wealth, right? Because the way that you act, the way that you think, the things that you do, your energy alone, you bring natural healing through the way that you care, concern, nurturing, and also intimacy and love. And this person see that as a privilege and they see that as wealth. Some of you may get flowers. Some of you may have a birthday that soon may be coming up, maybe in August, September, um, July. Some of y'all also may not want to hear or turn down an apology from somebody from your past. Um, because I'm looking at this compass in a sense, but it's the wheel, right? It's the wheel with all the zodiac signs on it. It seems like too much time has passed and you have grown or have gained a lot more maturity and spiritual healing. So it's kind of like you're going to offer a sense of tulips Like, I'm sorry, but um, I don't regret. I don't regret going toward my new sense of inspiration of healing myself and moving forward. This is what some of you are going to say. And even if it's this person that's an ex lover trying to offer you tulips as I'm sorry, can we at least be friends? Some of you may accept that, but you're still moving on. I don't really see a lot of you moving in, getting married, and all that stuff with the ex. Okay, because the maturity card here, or mature woman, that's that Saturn energy. And Saturn has, you have went through a lot since whenever this ex left. They could have left you financially um, disabled, challenged, left a lot of bills with you. You know, they didn't come back. They didn't help you out with rent or lights or anything like that. Um, and an apology or something like that trying to come back into your life is not enough. And I hope that a lot of you understand that as your new sense of maturity, that there's something that you had to learn, okay, as gaining maturity. You do regret that mistake, but you gathered or got a better inspiration for healing in life because it puts you into the spiritual healing and advancement that you have and gotten in this time period now than when you first met your ex. So if you think and remember what I just said, then you'll be glad to move on. So this is your two doors. This is another wide open. As a gate or a portal, which is a distant kiss and a prayer flag. I wish all the wishes that you were here through sunlight and rain. I need you near. So, for some of you, this new person may already be at a distance. Uh, for a lot of you who haven't met this person yet, it's because they have not moved literally to your area. Because this same reading can be something that they were going through or something that they're currently going through. And like I said, by both of you or your person being in the eighth house of transformation right now, it can be quick or stretch out a little bit longer for them to do the unresolved business, okay, up until 12th house of Pisces. When it gets to 12th house of Pisces, but not literally, but as phases, okay? Because we just had Pisces season, Vedic Sidereal, March the 7th through, no. Yeah, March the 8th, 7th through about April, no, March the 14th through April the 14th was Pisces season. Okay, Vedic Sidereal. So we just passed Pisces season. So I'm talking about intermediate phases. So it depends on how fast of a person you are, or this new person is, or the person that you're dating right now wraps up their unsolved business or resolutions. The faster that they do it, the faster that they can move on in their transformation. But if they go slow about it, it's going to stretch out longer, okay, till it gets to 12th house of Pisces. And if they don't do it by then, they ain't never going to do it. hmm Again, because this ties in with the transition of Jupiter being in Taurus. So that means that this person probably will be stuck with these unresolved issues and all this stuff in an X for about 10 more years, literally. And this also can be you. Let's look at the other door, the last door. The door is cracked. Sunlight is trying to come in. You got the sun card right here in reverse. A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. Like I said, somebody here needs to choose boldly. What is bold energy? The sun being in a fire sign. This is why you and or your person is taking a little bit more action now. They're coming out of this Seven of Wands energy slowly but surely. They're blocking exes. They're healing from that. They still want to kind of heal that relationship as unresolved issues, but if it can't, then they have to move on. But if they still trying to stick around and heal those issues and all that stuff, they're going to be stuck and they're going to go back to a regret, making another mistake, and not choosing boldly because the time is here. Okay, the time is here for love and happiness. Finally, for this person and you to come into union. Okay. So, bottom of the deck is the begin here, but it's in reverse. So, do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now here. But, like I said, they haven't begun yet, nor have you. Okay, because somebody still have fear of traveling or going forward or following a sense of inspiration. And they got to see that this moment in time is where they need to begin now to move forward. Okay, because you got star card, wish fulfillment, right? To start a new love relationship, happiness, joy, not only by a relationship, but through oneself. Remember, a person don't never make you happy. You make your own self happy first. Okay, and that's what brings light, happiness, and joy and inspiration into a relationship. Not finally being with somebody and getting a title. That is not love and that is not happiness. Okay. Um but this is somebody here at a distance. I don't know if you and your person stay kind of far away. Is this a long distance love relationship? For some of you that you are not dating or have not met anybody, this person may tell you that they just moved to your area, and this is what's going to give you the clue. Um So let me find a card to close it up for you. Thank y'all so much for watching. And remember, we had this card the other day. You always have to still consider the cards that came out beforehand. Okay? And remember, we also had this the other day, the choice card. Because it said that every action, there's a reaction. So make sure that you choose wisely. So somebody here, it's time for somebody to make a choice. It's time for them to choose wisely, because whatever that they choose, um, for every action that they make, is going to be a reaction, whether that reaction is good or whether it's going to turn out worser. So this popped out. I'm going to go ahead and read it. I'm going to get you another one though. When you ask for guidance, take action. Yeah, that's what I just said. And put your faith in an outcome that you can't see. Then you begun to dance with grace. See, this is what I'm saying about somebody doesn't see, because somebody does not see the outcome beforehand. They're scared to begin here now. And this is why Eight of Swords again. This is what keeping them stuck. So, what is that? That's lacking faith, right? It's lacking faith. It's lacking judgment. It's lacking believing in oneself. It's a mind trick. Is other people, family, lovers, exes, communities, people that you hang around or whatever that also can keep you stuck, scared to travel, scared to try something new, will continue to keep you stuck also. All right, so we got ebb and flow at the top, which is the ocean. So somebody's emotions and feelings are still a little turbulent. Don't have to be a fight or argument, but it can be within because the moon was just 2 days ago. And then we got the stone people being vigilant. So if somebody here can be vigilant about their spiritual belief, their religious belief, their own mindset, setting a goal, listening to and feeling through frequency, right? Inspiration. Um, Standing on 10, right? Being vigilant about not being able to see the future, but still ready to begin anyway. That's the whole deal, right, y'all? Is that a lot of us as humans, we work off faith every day, which is we always don't see the outcome. But through faith, whether you believe you have it or not, you continue to go forward and feel or know through prayers or mantras or whatever that you do or believe in, okay? That things are going to be okay and things are going to work out. But then you have some people that has to see, they don't go by faith. They have to go by uh a plan from A to Z. It has, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that also. But sometimes faith have a lot to do with opportunities. It may not have anything to do with A to Z because why? It's spiritually being guided, which is not a diagram, which is not graphs, which are not numbers, which is not a plan in your plan book. Okay, this is not talked over with your stockbroker. Sometimes it's just good old faith about starting something new, whether it's love, relationship, moving to a new area, state, country, and that, you know what, it's time for me to begin here, and things will start to change. Why? Because you took action. You can sit and think about something or worry about something all day, all night, but until you take action with it, it's only going to be thinking. And this is exactly what you or your person is stuck doing, thinking. Okay, I'll see y'all next time.